In this video, I want to break down 5 practical steps that will help you speak English more comfortably and confidently. But before we dive into the steps, let's talk about something very important: fluency. What does fluency really mean? Many people believe fluency means speaking fast, but that's not true. Fluency is not about speed, it's about speaking smoothly, clearly, and in a natural way, so people can understand you easily. Even if your English level is beginner or intermediate, you can still be fluent in the way you express yourself. Fluency is about flow, being able to keep a conversation going without long pauses or stress. So now that we understand what fluency is, let's get into the 5 steps that will help you speak more comfortably and confidently. Step 1: imitate native speakers. One of the best and fastest ways to improve your speaking skills is to imitate how native speakers talk. This means copying not only what they say, but also how they say it, their rhythm, intonation, and pronunciation. Here is how you can do it. Choose a short video or a podcast in English. It can be anything: an interview or a scene from a movie. Listen to a sentence, pause the video, repeat the sentence out loud exactly the same way the speaker said it. Try to copy the tone, the pronunciation. This technique is called shadowing, and it helps you sound more natural. It also teaches you common phrases and real expressions that people actually use in conversations, not just textbook English. You can find a transcript or script of the audio, read along while listening. Then try to act out a part of the dialogue. Pretend you're the host or guest in a podcast and play their role. This type of role play is powerful. You're not only learning new vocabulary, you're learning how to use it in real conversations. Step 2: create a safe practice environment. Let's be honest. One of the biggest reasons people don't speak English is fear. Fear of making mistakes, fear of being judged, or simply fear of not knowing what to say. So, the next step is to create a safe space to practice English. This could be practicing alone by talking to yourself or recording your voice, speaking with a trusted friend who is also learning English, practicing with a supportive teacher or a tutor who encourages you. What's important is that you practice in a place where you feel safe without any fear of judgment. This helps you build confidence step by step. When you know that no one is going to laugh at your mistakes, you will feel freer to speak and experiment with new words or expressions. Mistakes are not a problem. They are part of the learning process. The more you speak, the more confident you'll become. Step number 3: focus on communication, not perfection. Many learners stop themselves from speaking because they think, I need to speak perfectly first. But guess what? Perfect English doesn't exist. Even native speakers make grammar mistakes or forget words sometimes. Your goal is not to be perfect, your goal is to be understood. So focus on sharing your ideas clearly, not on making a perfect sentence. If you can communicate your message, then you are succeeding. That's what language is all about: connection. Don't wait until you feel ready. Start speaking now. Even if your grammar isn't perfect or your vocabulary is small, the more you speak, the better you'll get. Celebrate small wins. Learning a language takes time. Sometimes it feels like you're not improving, but you just don't see it. That's why it's so important to celebrate small wins. For example, if you used a new word today, celebrate it. If you talk to yourself in English for 1 minute, amazing. If you understood a short video without subtitles, well done. Every small step you take is progress. Keep a journal and write down the small things you do each day. Today, I spoke for 2 minutes without stopping. Today, I understood a podcast for the first time. Today, I ordered coffee in English. Looking back on these small wins will remind you that you're growing, even you feel stuck. Build your vocabulary little by little. Another common reason students don't feel confident is because they feel they don't have enough words. I use the same words all the time. They say, and that's okay. At first, you don't need a huge vocabulary to start speaking. Start simple. Use basic words. But if you want to grow, you need to build your vocabulary little by little. Here's how to do it. Every time you learn a new word, use it that's they in a sentence. Try to use it in a conversation or write it in your journal. Don't just memorize, use the word. For example, if you learn the word challenge, use it like this. Learning English is a challenge, but I enjoy it. Speaking in front of people is a challenge for me. When you use words in your real life, you remember them better and your confidence grows. Fluency doesn't come overnight, but it does come with consistent practice, a positive mindset, and a clear focus on communication. Let's quickly review the 5 steps. Number 1, imitate native speakers to sound more natural and confident. Create a safe space to practice free from judgment. Focus on communication, not perfection. Celebrate small wins to stay motivated. Build your vocabulary step by step and use new words in context. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What step are you going to try today? Leave a comment below and let me know your action point from this video. And remember, every time you speak, you are one step closer to fluency. Keep going, you're doing great.